There was a man who had everything: a good job, a loving family, a future full of promise. But he lost it all. Not because of bad luck, not because someone hurt him. He lost everything because of what was happening inside his own head. And the worst part, he didn't even realize it was happening. His name was Arjun, 28 years old, marketing job in the city, engaged to a girl who believed in him. From the outside, his life looked perfect. But inside his mind was a battlefield. Every morning he woke up anxious. What if I mess up at work today? What if my boss thinks I'm not good enough? What if she realizes I'm not the man she thinks I am? These thoughts came like waves, one after another, never stopping. He tried to ignore them, tried to push them away, but they only got louder. At work, he couldn't focus. His mind replayed conversations from yesterday, conversations that didn't even matter. At home, he sat quietly, but his girlfriend could feel the distance. "Are you okay?" she would ask. "Yeah, I'm fine," he would lie. But he wasn't fine. He was drowning in his own mind. Weeks passed. The thoughts became darker. "You're not smart enough for this job. You're going to fail. Everyone is judging you." One day, his boss called him into the office. "Arjun, your work has been slipping. Is everything all right?" He froze. His heart raced. He wanted to explain, wanted to say something, but the words stuck in his throat. All he could hear was his own voice inside. "See? They know you're a failure." He nodded quietly and walked out. That night, he came home late. His girlfriend was waiting. "We need to talk," she said softly. He already knew what was coming. "I love you, Arjun, but you're not here anymore. You're somewhere else, and I don't know how to reach you." Tears filled her eyes. He wanted to hold her, wanted to tell her he was just scared, just confused. But instead, he stayed silent. She left. A week later, he was fired. His apartment felt empty. His phone stopped ringing. He sat alone on the floor, staring at the wall. And for the first time, he asked himself, how did I lose everything? One evening, Arjun went to a small park near his apartment. He sat on a bench, head in his hands. An old man sat down next to him. The old man didn't say anything at first. He just watched the trees. After a long silence, he spoke. "You look like someone fighting a war no one else can see." Arjun looked up, surprised. The old man smiled gently. "I used to be like you. Lost everything. Job, family, peace." Arjun's voice cracked. "How did you lose it?" The old man pointed to his head. "Same way you did. I let my thoughts become my reality." Arjun frowned. "But they are real. The fear, the doubt, it's all real." The old man shook his head. "No, your thoughts are just noise. They are not facts. They are not truth. They are just noise." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small glass marble. He held it up to the light. "Look at this. It's clear, right? But if I hold it too close to my eye, everything becomes blurry, distorted." He handed it to Arjun. "Your thoughts are like this marble. When you hold them too close, they block your view of everything else. Your job, your love, your life." Arjun stared at the marble. The old man stood up. "You don't need to fight your thoughts, son. You just need to stop holding them so close." And he walked away. Arjun sat there for hours. He looked at the marble, then at the world around him, the trees, the sky, the people walking by. For the first time in months, he wasn't thinking about yesterday or tomorrow. He was just here. He realized something. All this time, he thought his thoughts were him, that the voice in his head was his identity. But it wasn't. He was not his fear. He was not his doubt. He was not the worst version of himself that his mind kept replaying. Those were just thoughts, just noise. and noise doesn't control you unless you let it. The next morning, Arjun woke up differently. The thoughts were still there. You failed. You're alone. You're not good enough. But this time, he didn't grab onto them. He let them pass, like clouds in the sky. He got up, he made coffee, he opened his laptop. He started applying for jobs again, not because he felt confident, but because he chose action over noise. Days turned into weeks. The thoughts still came, but they no longer controlled him. He started exercising, reading, writing in a journal. He reached out to his ex-girlfriend, not to beg, just to apologize, to take responsibility. She didn't come back, and that was okay, because Arjun wasn't trying to fix the past anymore. He was building a new identity. Not the person his thoughts told him he was, but the person he chose to become. Here's the truth most people never realize. You are not your thoughts. Your mind will create stories. It will tell you you're not enough, that you're going to fail, that people are judging you. And if you believe every thought, you will lose everything. Your focus, your relationships, your peace. But the moment you understand that thoughts are just noise, not truth, everything changes. You don't need to fight them. You don't need to fix them. You just need to stop holding them so close. Let them come, let them go, and choose your actions based on who you want to be, not what your mind is whispering. Arjun lost everything because he couldn't control his thoughts, but he found himself again when he realized he didn't need to. Today, Arjun has a new job, not the same one, a better one. He lives in a small apartment, simple, peaceful. He doesn't talk to his ex anymore, but he's grateful for what she taught him. He still has thoughts, doubts, fears, but now he knows the difference between noise and truth, and that difference saved his life. So if you're sitting there right now, overthinking, replaying the past, imagining the worst, know this: you are not your thoughts. You are the one listening, and you get to choose what you believe.